Hello VC, what's happening? Your boy D Washington 607. Back to make another video, going through the archives again. I checked my page and I found out that I did number 10 twice. I put number 10 twice, so I guess it's 11 or 12, whichever way you want to count it. But I'm going to get started because this may be a little long, so bear with me, my friends. Now this one I haven't listened to in a long time. I decided just to pull it out. This is Lyle Mays, Mark Johnson, and Jack DeJohnette, Fictionary. This was released, when was this released? It was the year 1993 on Geffen. It's beautiful stuff, great compositions, just Lyle Mays, Mark Johnson, and Jack DeJohnette. I believe it was produced by Pat Metheny and Steve Roby. And you can see my dude is Jack. Where's Mark? Oh, my finger's blocking Mark right there. It's just beautiful, beautiful music. I haven't played this in so long, and I'm glad I did. It's beautiful stuff. You can hear Pat's influence a little bit on there, but this is very good. Lyle Mays, Mark Johnson, and Jack DeJohnette, Fictionary. So should definitely check that out. It's very good. And also, continuing with Lyle, this is another one. Lyle Mays solo improvisations for expanded piano on Warner's. Beautiful stuff. I think he just plays the piano himself solo, but it's just beautiful. It's beautiful compositions. And this too was also, I believe, was produced by Pat Metheny and Steve Roby. And there's not nothing left to the thing, just little pictures and stuff like that. But it's definitely good. I would definitely recommend this one to anybody, especially if you like, Pat and Lyle. But this is just him doing solo piano. Lyle Mays, very good. Another great piano player that I like, Brad Mehldau, Places. This is the first Brad Mehldau that I ever owned. A friend of mine who used to work at HMV years ago recommended this to me. And who else? And Georgie Ross on drums, and Larry Generator. I can't say his name correctly on bass. Just his own composition. Very kind of quiet in some places, a little dramatic in others. You can see it a little bit better there. What year did this come out? What is it? In the year 2000. God, it's like 15 years ago. So, but definitely good. Brad Mehldau, Places. Next one, this is Lee Ritenour, Dave Grusin, Two Worlds. It's on the Decca label. This is they actually decided to do like a classical album together, which actually is very good. And it has Renee Fleming and Julian Lloyd Webber on it, but it is very good. I haven't played this in a while. Great piano stuff. It's really good. So yeah, because I think Renee Fleming, Renee Fleming is on there. I'll show you guys here, and you can see Renee when they're talking about it and stuff. Some other players there. What else we got? Some other photos. Yeah, Julian Lloyd Webber and Gil Sharman. You can see them right there. But this is a very good interpretation. Just putting those instruments together with these guys. But definitely Lee Ritenour, Dave Grusin, Two Worlds, very good. And for going to a little worldly, this is Tito Paris, live in Lisbon. Tito was born, I think it was in Cape Verde. I think he was born. This is a live album that he did at a club. Yeah, Club Eleza. I think, when did this come out? In 2000? I can't remember. No, 1998. But he's a great guitar player. He does a lot of his own stuff in his own language. You can see some of the other guys playing with him, but I really like this. I haven't played in years, but it's very good. Tito Paris, live in Lisbon. Up next, this is Mark Carey, Roads Ahead. Notice the spelling Roads. This is mostly reminds me a little bit of like Herbie Hancockish kind of stuff, with the electric Rhodes piano and stuff, with the Rhodes, organ and synthesizers. It's very electronic. He has some flute and bass elements to it. A lot of programming. It's all over the place, but it is really good. And you can see Mark Rhodes right there. You can see him in the back right there. So this is Mark Carey, Roads Ahead. Yeah, but it's good, nice electronic-y stuff. Now, something to be some jazz. This is Ben Webster and Joe Zawinul, Soulmates. This was recorded in 1963. Just great stuff. Some of the other players, Thad Jones, Sam Jones, Richard Davis, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. Of course, got that beautiful label that we all love on Riverside. So definitely, everyone should definitely own this. Definitely. Ben Webster and Joe Zawinul, Soulmates, very good. Now I own a lot of these. These are the Art Tatum Group Masterpieces. This is volume 7. I have a lot of them, so I think I have like 9 of them. And this is with Buddy DeFranco and Ed Callender. And you can see Buddy DeFranco, that's him on the clarinet there. You can see some of the stuff on the Pablo labels. Beautiful, beautiful, great jazz stuff. So definitely, Art Tatum was one of like the best piano players. Man, could play anything. But definitely, everyone should own some of these, and they have so many of them. But definitely, Art Tatum masterpieces. Sorry for the glare, guys. That's just the way the window. Here's another one I like. Art Tatum, Ben Webster, the album, as they call it, and stuff. This is really good. This is really good. Oh, it's got Red Callender. That's that name again. Bill Douglas on drums, Art Tatum piano, and Ben Webster tenor sax. And I think when was this recorded? 1956, September 11th. But definitely you can see. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. You can see that right there. This is very good, essential. So classics. So definitely Art Tatum and Ben Webster, the album, very good. Up next, this is on the Steeplechase label. This is Dexter Gordon Quartet, Bouncing with Dex. This was recorded in 1975. I have a lot of these too, the Steeplechase ones, especially with Dexter Gordon. And you can see guys back there. I think this was recorded in 1975. Oh, and it's got Neil here and then Ostrich Peterson on bass, Billy hitting on drums. Really, really good stuff. Live, I believe this was recorded, but it's very good. So good. Yep. Up next, I had to give some credit to my boy Russ Freeman, the Rippingtons, live in LA, because the latest CD I did, I showed it to you. He actually signed it for me. I put it on the Facebook page, and this is a lot of that stuff done live. I like the Rippingtons. I don't care what anybody says. And I've met Russ Freeman a couple of times. One of the nicest guys you ever want to meet. So actually, I got this used, but it wasn't scratch on it and stuff. You can see him there. Sometimes I like to put this on and relax and stuff. Rippington's live in LA. I don't care. Okay, another one. This is the Kenny Burrell Trio, A Night at the Vanguard. I see Kenny right there. Beautiful stuff. I love Kenny Burrell, one of my favorite guitar players. Yeah, I kind of like that thing with the thing. Say man at work. Well, you can see that. I'm not sure. Let me see who else plays on here. I'm not sure who else. Kenny Burrell guitar, Richard Davis on bass, and Roy Haynes on drums. You can't go wrong with that. That's a good lineup, right, guys? But definitely fantastic. The Kenny Burrell Trio, A Night at the Vanguard. What is this one on the Verb label? Who else we have here? Another one. I love this. It's classic. Milton Nascimento, Courage. I don't have to say anything else on the CTI. What can I say? Classic. Everyone should own this. I know a lot of you guys own this. I've seen it before. Milton right there. There's nothing more. There's nothing more to say about this. It's a classic record. I can listen to this all day. It's so great stuff. I love Milton Nascimento, one of my favorite artists of all time. This guy doesn't get the credit he deserves, but everyone should definitely own this. Definitely. And get into a little something different. This is Anthony and the Johnsons, Cut the World. Nice alternative stuff. Anthony, you can see he's a weird dude, but I love his voice. He has a very unique kind of, the way I could describe it, like a dark kind of voice in it, and it has this kind of level. I don't know if I wouldn't say it's baritone. It's probably a little bit in. It's kind of a little bit in between that, and he has this kind of a shaky kind of motion when he sings and stuff. But I just love his voice. So this is Anthony and the Johnsons, Cut the World. You can see, I love that picture of him. You can see he's a weird dude, but the guy knows his stuff. Guy's a legend as far as I'm concerned. Up next, this is the Jackie McLean Quintet, Lights Out. And you can see the guys here with Donald Byrd and Elmer Holt, Doug Watkins on bass, Arthur Taylor, recorded in 1956. This is just mine. This just blow your mind. Great stuff. Just beautiful, great jazz. Jackie McLean was a great saxophone player. I don't think he gets enough credit and stuff, but definitely hi-fi. But Jackie McLean, Lights Out, is good. This one I really like, getting to some singing. one and only Abbey Lincoln. Abbey Sings Billy, Volume 1 and 2. This is a 2 CD set of Abbey Lincoln, who I love. I love her voice. This is like a tribute she did to Billie Holiday. This is a 2 CD set right there. The other one is on the other side. I don't want to break it. Abbey doesn't get enough credit too, but this album is like, knocks me out. It's so good. So good. You got, who do we have here? Mark Johnson on drums, Harold Vick, tenor saxophone, Tariq Shaw on bass, Mark Johnson, drums, but definitely a good singer. Abbey Lincoln, beautiful. A tribute to Billie Holiday, volumes 1 and 2. Everyone should own that. Here's another one that I really like. Babyface Willette. Stop and Listen. On that beautiful label Blue Note, EMI. You can see the other guys with Grant Green on guitar and Ben Dixon drums. Love it, love it, love the organ this guy could play. Babyface Willette. I know a lot of people think, you know, Jimmy Smith and stuff, which was like the king, but this guy is just up there with the rest of them. This is the Rudy Van Gelder edition. Babyface Willette. Stop and Listen. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And a few more, guys. Appreciate you staying with me there. This one, Ben Folds 5 Live. I just listened to this a couple of days ago and I love it. I love Ben Folds 5, especially Ben. He's a great piano player. Doesn't get a lot of credit. Stuff like I think a lot of this recording when they did in San Francisco and a few other places and stuff. See the thing there? There's a whole bunch of crowded people. I don't know if that's for them. And those are the guys. The original guys got back together. I'm glad they're back together. I did see them live once when I can't remember when that album came out and stuff, you know, when it had Brick and everything on there, but this is definitely great. Ben Folds Live. Okay. Up next, my girl, Suzanne Vega, Tales from the Realm of the Queen of Pentacles. And I saw her earlier this year at the WFUV station and stuff. Great singer-songwriter. I've always loved Suzanne Vega. This is great stuff here. Kind of personal and stuff. It's almost like, it reminds me of stuff, portrait, something you would see, I don't know, like old Roman times or something like that, but it's a great CD, great singer-songwriter, Suzanne Vega. And last but not least, our girl, this is Sinead O'Connor. How About I Be Me and You Be You? When did this come out? In 2012, not too long ago. And she's so much more than Nothing Compares to You and all that stuff. This is a great album, very personal, dark in some places. I think she dedicated it to her brother. I don't think her brother's no longer around. I think he may have passed or something. But it's great. Great, yeah, because it says dedicated to her brother and some other gentleman. But definitely, Sinead O'Connor, How About I Be Me and You Be You? Great, great. Well, guys, we made it through another one. Thank you for staying with me. I hope you guys got something out of those. And hopefully I'll be back with some more videos later this week and stuff. I gotta may take another little break. My next college class is about to start and stuff. So, guys, let me know what you think. Subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you next time. Later.